Hello guys, welcome to today's video, and I'm going to show you how to strip a Trachycarpus fortunei palm tree, also known as the windmill palm. Anyways, let's get into it. Alright, so the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to make sure that your trunk's around, I'd say, 5 foot at least, because you want it to be kind of well developed, like so, because if it's underdeveloped it could put it at a risk of freezing. Anyways, let's get into the first step of what you're going to want to do. Alright, so first of all, you're going to want to have a razor blade like this with you, and that's pretty much all you really need. Now all you have to do is do this. Just kind of cut the old branch and then you kind of peel it off like that. And if you want to go even deeper, then you can cut off all this fur too, and it should expose a yellowish trunk at the base. As you can see right here, this part naturally already started coming off on this specific palm tree, so we're trying to kind of work around it. So we're going to cut off anything like this and then work our way down to the base of the trunk, or the next layer of the trunk. So this is how we do it. You basically take the knife and you just cut like this, and then you pull it off, and then you strip it farther down. And it looks like it's going to be more difficult to do with this tree because this layer is already kind of hardened, so we're going to probably have to end up taking this off. I'll get back to you guys. Alright, this is just an update. I've already removed about a foot or so of the fur, as you can see. You just basically move across the lines. There'll be some natural ridges. Let me see if I can find one. Like right here, for example. You can feel and see natural ridges along the bottom of the palm tree, and that's what you're going to want to mark. Then you're going to cut across the top of those to cut off some of the branch or the fur. For example, we have one right here, one of these dead fronds. So as you can see right there, we just move the blade along the top like this, carefully of course, and just cut it off like that. Then you peel it off and move on to the next layer. Anyways, now that y'all know how to do it, I'll come back farther up the trunk. Just a little update here. We're about, I'd say, a little over a foot up the trunk, and we're starting to get some yellows here. So anyways, let me do another demonstration real quick on how to cut it, just in case you missed it before. So we're going to want to pull the lowest branch back like this and kind of find out where it is, like right here. And we're going to try to find the baseline like right here, and we're going to cut just like this, just above that baseline. And it hit the camera, but yep. And you can see it'll leave a little mark right here, about that much, maybe like a couple fingernails, and that's what you're going to want. So you just continue this pattern over and over again, and then just cut a little bit of this fur off like this every time above this little notch, just like so, and then they'll start adding up. So I'll see you when I get back. We're like most of the way done, because we're not going to do the whole thing, because we want to leave about this much at least of the tree, probably about like here up, covered in fur, so that way these fronds don't get cold during the winter. This is very important because it can prevent frost damage while also making the bottom look way cleaner and nicer. So just keep that in mind. Anyways, I'll be back with the next update. Alright, so I just finished stripping the rest of the fur all the way up until the final 2 feet. Always remember to leave at least a foot or a foot and a half of fur towards the top of the trunk, so that way the leaves will have some insulation during the winter and they won't freeze. Anyways, now it's time to clean up all of the mess, and I'll show you the final result in just a second. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If we get enough comments with questions, I'll do a Q&A video just for you, with your comments in it. Anyways, peace out guys.